Let's hope that doesn't get him off kilter. And before Ryan McMahon bats, let's pause for station ID. This is the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Curveball misses low, ball one. That'd be close to everything at Hyatt Regency St. Louis at the Arch, just 3 blocks from the stadium. Book their baseball package at HyattRegencySt.Louis.com. Move to first base, close call there on Blackman. I don't think he was expecting that move. He got the good one from Jack, who has thrown 5 pitches out of the zone to start the 4th inning with a 3-1 lead. Working from the third base side of the rubber to McMahon, who bounced into a double play his first time. And he takes a strike as Contreras was able to kind of hold that one right on the outside corner. Framed that very well. 1-1 the count. Another double play here would be nice. McMahon hit his right at the second baseman Gorman last time, and that pitch is low. And Contreras bluffed the throw to first base. Again, trying to keep Blackman close. Cardinals are 2-3 on this road trip. They've split the 2 games here in Colorado. Rubber game of the series here today. Next pitch is a slider on the outside corner, well placed by Jack. And that evens the count at 2-2. With the powerful C.J. Cron on deck, who hit a monster home run in this series. I mean, a monster home run. Second longest home run in baseball this year, I understand. And that ball gets away from Contreras and goes back to the screen. Cron's home run was 479 feet here last night. So a 3-2 count, and we'll see if that's a pass ball. It should be a pass ball on Contreras. The pitch that wasn't far off the inside corner. I'm just go ahead and rule on that.
That's what I put down.
So a runner at second base, the double play not in order, and a 3-2 count on McMahon. Jack needs to get him. The pitch is hit towards the shortstop area. Nobody's at home, so that's a base hit the other way as he just stuck the bat out, found a hole against the shift of Donovan, who was playing up the middle, and McMahon with a base hit sends Charlie Blackman to third. First and third, nobody out. And it was indeed a pass ball. McMahon hit that ball right off the end of the bat. Didn't mean to hit it the other way. He was just fooled by the off-speed pitch. And that's where it went. So now Jack has to go to work. First pitch to Cron is swung on and missed. Boy, he does not like the slider right now.
He has looked bad on the last 3 sliders thrown by Flaherty.
A lot of strikeouts so far this year for Cron. He's a power hitter, though. Don't make a mistake to him. In the dirt, blocked by Contreras, and that was a quick movement by Contreras to make sure that ball didn't get away.
While Cron can hit the ball a country mile, he has 3 hits in his last 30 at-bats.
And he has 4, now 5 strikeouts in this series. Well, if you're Jack here, I really wish he would just not worry about the runner at third and just get enough outs, get through the inning, give up 1 run, and move on. Slider misses low. I think when you try to pick and try to do too much, sometimes you allow a bigger inning to happen. There's some coaches that'll tell you that. It's like, look, don't worry about the guy at third. You have a 3-1 lead. You only just think about it. You got a guy on first base with nobody out. Just don't let that guy score. And if you get more than that, that's fine. But right now, don't start picking. And that's what they tell young pitchers in the minor leagues, to keep him from picking. The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed. You guessed it, a slider. I'd say the chances are somewhere between 95 and 100% that he's going to get a slider here.
And he knows it.
Well, it might not matter if he's not seeing it. Now Jack needs to throw a good one. Don't hang it. The 2-2 pitch is a slider down and away. He didn't chase after that one. It was too far off the plate. Almost think you have to throw one here, too. Kind of committed to it, aren't you? Crone still should be looking for fastball. We'll see what he gets on the 3-2 pitch from Flaherty. Here it comes. It's a slider, and he hits a ground ball to short. Donovan to second for one, on to first, and a 6-4-3 double play. And another $100 for Cardinals Care, thanks to our friends at Wells Fargo Advisors. And, John, just as I was saying, I'll take that. You get 2 outs, a run does score, and it's now 3-2. But you kind of get to start over again here with Moustakas. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be
disseminated
without the express written consent of
the
St. Louis Cardinals.
Brought to you by
Brown and Crouppen,
a
great
law firm.
Called strike to Moustakas, who grounded out to Goldschmidt his first time. A 3-2 game as we play in the 4th inning. The wind and the pitch by Flaherty is inside, and that backed Moustakas off the plate.
Well, the leadoff walks have turned into runs this inning.
Yes, they have. Next delivery from Flaherty is fouled just to our right. I mean, just to our right.
Over there by Jack Corrigan.
That's right. I think that one might have made Jack nervous. Jack's been here a long time, hasn't he? Kind enough to be our guest, the first Inside the Park we did here for the pregame show in this series.
He's their lead play-by-play man on radio here after coming to Colorado from Cleveland.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Moustakas. Breaking pitch is low. That was a curveball that time. He opened it up a little bit. Jack has a slider and a curveball both. Curveball goes more down, breaks more vertically.
There's a lot of cloud cover here now.
Yes, we do.
Bright sunshine at first pitch, and now some heavy clouds over downtown Denver.
2-2 pitch is grounded foul. They do not seem that scary to me. Not that I'm a cloud expert.
But the wind has shifted, blowing left to right field now.
Actually seems a little cooler, too. Next pitch to Moustakas is swung on and missed. He blew it by him. So Flaherty strikes out his 4th. The Rockies pick up a run. And we go to the 5th inning. John Rooney has it. The Cardinals leading the Rockies 3-2.
Hi, this is Gina from ABC Heating and Air Conditioning. If you own a locally owned family business to help you always be comfortable, who have trained, talented, licensed, and experienced technicians, then call me to schedule an appointment. We'll check your furnace to make sure it'll keep you warm this winter. And just like our name, ABC, you will always be comfortable.
Call Gina today at 217-352-5400 or visit them online at abcheatingandac.com. That's abcheatingandac.com. I've got to clean out this garage. Let's see. What's the cheapest and easiest dumpster service in our area?
Here's what I found. The doggy bag.
Think she's broken. I'm not looking for takeout. Siri, try again.
The doggy bag from Bulldog Disposal in Mahomet.
Doggy bag? What's that?
If you got junk that needs to go, but you don't want the hassle of having an enormous dumpster delivered, grab a doggy bag, keep it as long as you need. They'll come take it away. For more information, just visit BulldoggyBag.com.
That's BulldoggyBag.com.
Right here in your community, kids are hurting. Emotional pain and behavioral challenges fill their world. They need stability. They need you. As a Cunningham Children's Home foster parent, you can help kids by providing a safe, caring home. Cunningham will help you each step with training and ongoing support. Make a difference. Be a foster parent. Help hurting kids find stability and healing. It could be the most rewarding challenges you ever had. For more information, visit cunninghamhome.org.
High-speed internet is critical in today's world. From work to school to entertainment, we all need to be connected, but too many in our community are not. That's why we want to hear from you. The Illinois Broadband Lab invites you to a listening session on April 12th at the Champaign County Farm Bureau office at 801 North Country Fair Drive, where you can tell us what you need to get connected to high-speed internet service. Your input will help shape the state of Illinois' broadband plans, which will unlock more than $1 billion in federal funds. Join us at the Champaign County Farm Bureau office, 801 North Country Fair Drive, at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, April 12th.
The first pitch to Walker is fouled off. And it's 1 strike on the Cardinal right fielder, batting in the 5th inning with the Cardinals leading by 1. Walker gets under this one, sends it in the air to right field. Charlie Blackmon is under it as well. He makes the catch, and Walker's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to right, with the Cardinals leading 3-2. Now on the run is serious about our hometown team. When the Cardinals score 6 or more, Drinks are only 60 cents all day the next day at participating locations, because On the Run is always St. Louis serious. You get that 60-cent drink today. The Cardinals won 9-6 yesterday. Motter takes outside. Urania has walked one, and that scored. A Goldschmidt walk. He crossed on the home run by Arenado, and that home run is the difference in the game. 3-2 Cardinals. Motter looks at a pitch outside. Urania is pitching in his 192nd game, starting for the 136th time in his career. Fastball outside. 3 balls, no strikes on the 9th place hitter with Brendan Donovan on deck. Urania working at a good pace. Fires a strike over at the knees. 3-1.
One thing we saw out of the Cardinals offense in spring training, John, was a lot of power. Don't always hit a lot of home runs in spring training, but the Cardinals did. And it not really been the case so far through the first 11 games of the year, but 2 home runs today.
A foul ball back. 3-2 on Taylor Motter, who was ahead 3-0. But today the Cardinals have 2 home runs, and they have 1 other extra base hit, a hustling double by Goldschmidt in the first inning.
So that's 5 home runs in the last 2 days. So back on track again.
The pitch. Motter swings and goes down on strikes. The 5th strikeout for Urania. He is retired 5 in a row since the Arenado home run. Let's see if Donovan can break out of it here. 0 for his last 7, and 2 out of 17 on the road trip. Donovan has played first base, left field, and he's in at shortstop today. Urania's pitch. A strike called, and that popped out of Servin's mitt. Brendan adjusting the batting helmet, wearing a shin guard on the right leg. Chokes the bat about 2 inches. The outfielders played deep for him, and the pitch by Urania inside, and that almost hit him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Urania with the sign, into the windup and the pitch. That's hit hard into center field for a base hit. He had been working Donovan inside so much, but pitched middle away there, and Donovan just shot the ball past Tovar.
Classic Donovan swing, too. It's almost like a swing he doesn't finish. He just kind of, I don't want to say guides it because he hits it hard, but he doesn't kind of finish that follow-through, just kind of maybe 3/4 follow-through and lined it right up the middle.
Daza is going to move and play Alec Burleson to pull the ball. Daza is playing center. Straight up and right, Blackman. A swing and a line drive base hit to right field. Blackman comes up with it on 1 hop, and Donovan will stop at second.
What's that clicking noise I hear?
Yes, your man is clicking with Burleson 1 for 3. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt has doubled, walked, and scored. And the Redbirds have something going with 2 outs with Donovan and Burleson hitting the ball solidly. And that brings Darryl Scott, the pitching coach for the Rockies, out of the dugout. And the Rockies have movement in the bullpen. And, Ricky, you said that the starts have been very short for Urania leading into our game today.
Well, I think 3rd time through the lineup has been a problem with him. And the 3rd time through the lineup in both of his starts were very early, too, the 3rd inning, because he gave up so many hits, walked so many guys. You know, 3rd time through is kind of the mantra right now with a lot of major league managers. They just believe that the stats say 3rd time through a lineup, a hitter's going to figure out a pitcher, and not only is the pitcher going to be more tired, but the hitter's going to be more savvy as to what to look for, and the average goes up, the slug goes way up. And in Urania's case, by not getting outs, 3rd time through the lineup has been a disaster.
So a left-hander begins throwing in the bullpen for the Rockies, backing up Urania, who has given up singles to Donovan and Burleson. And with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt steps in for the 3rd time. The pitch. Goldie takes a strike. Goldschmidt plants the right foot, now the left. Widespread stance in the right-handed batter's box. The runners lead at 1st and 2nd, and Urania pitches. A swing and a foul back, 0-2, and it is Suter, the former Milwaukee Brewer, throwing in the bullpen, backing up Urania. WRMJ, Aledo, Illinois. That's our featured station on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar today. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Goldschmidt strikes out. He foul tipped it into the catcher's mitt, and Servin hangs on. 6 strikeouts through 5 innings for Jose Urena. The Cardinals strand 2 halfway through the game. The Redbirds have a 3-2 lead in Denver.
I am James, Senior Apparel Designer, and this is Behind the Design with Hawks. Hawks is your classic workwear brand. It's designed for those guys that are on the job site. Just driven performance, just rugged and comfortable. Thinking of durability, everything is either double, triple stitched, bar tacked. It's built durable, it's going to perform, it's going to move with you, it's going to have everything that you need in a product. Hawks, only at Boot Barn.
Believe it or not, most folks think that farms in Illinois are run by big, faceless corporations. Truth is, 96% of the farms are actually owned and operated by families. Yep, 96%. And we're 100% committed to bringing you the most sustainably grown, healthiest food anywhere. Illinois Family Farmers. We are the 96%. Learn more at wearethe96.org.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL or fever has you benched, you need Mercy now. Go to mercy.net/home team. Answer a few questions and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercy.net/home team. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pregame or postgame meal at Zinnia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $199. Book yours today at MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. That's MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. Proud hotel partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Jonathan Daza takes ball 1 from Jack Flaherty, and the Rockies are batting in the 5th inning with the Cardinals up by a run. A swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, Daza hasn't liked the slider from Flaherty either. We noticed that with C.J. Cron, but Daza struck out his first time on that Flaherty slider, and we might get another one here.
Here's a slider swung on and missed.
As you said, it's one thing to know it's coming, but so what? If you get it, if it's a good one and you can't put the barrel of the bat on it, you got to keep throwing it.
Time called by Daza, and he walks back into the right-handed batter's box. Suter is still throwing in the bullpen for the Rockies. The overhead wind, the kick, and the pitch. Outside for a ball. And Jack Flaherty threw that at 95 miles an hour out of the strike zone.
Just showed it to him.
Flaherty with the sign. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Jack Flaherty, born in Burbank, California, 27 years old. A 35-26 major league record. Pitch number 67 for him. Grounded to the third baseman. Taylor Motter takes his time. A good, strong throw retires Daza. 1 away, and we invite you to stop by any of the 3 Miller Furniture locations. Shop their newest mattress brand, Posh and Lavish. Constructed from the highest quality materials, featuring a unique split head adjustable mattress. Visit MillerFurniture.com to learn more. MUELLER Furniture.com. Curveball and a strike call to Harold Castro, left-handed batting DH today. We've seen Castro at third base and at DH in this series. The pitch to him. He slaps this ball foul out of play off to the left. Castro will not hit many home runs. He hit 7 for Detroit last year. But he is a good contact hitter. The 2-strike pitch. A high fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I do think Urena is going to be out of the game with Suter still throwing. 5 innings for him, 77 pitches, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Much better start for Urena, but again, 3rd time through the lineup. I think Buddy Black thinking probably the right time for him to come out.
The 1-2 pitch with one out in the fifth. Jammed him in a foul ball back to the screen. Well, we'll see Suter. And he's going to have the middle of the order. The pitch. Jammed him. A fastball in on the thumbs. Fouled back to the screen.
Almost literally in on the thumbs. I mean, that ball could not have hit more than, I'm going to say, 3 inches on the from where his hands are on the bat. It was bearing in on him, and he was just trying to protect.
Flaherty taking his time. Now the windup and the pitch. And that's stroked into short center field. Moving back on it, an over-the-shoulder catch by Brendan Donovan. The Cardinals shortstop retires Harold Castro, 2 outs.
Well, he's been everywhere on this road trip, hasn't he? He made that good play in left field yesterday and playing shortstop today. I've seen him at first base, second base.
They might have him mow the grass before we leave town.
What if we could teach him how to do the arch thing that we do in St. Louis?
Well, they put the mountains.
Yeah, the little mountain thing, yeah.
Like they have on the top of the scoreboard here. Here's a foul ball that goes off the face mask of the Cardinals catcher Contreras back to the screen. Strike one on Ezequiel Tovar. Nobody on, 2 outs. The Cardinals lead 3-2. Then the 6th inning, it's Arenado. Then Contreras and Gorman. Brent Suter is ready in the bullpen for the Rockies. The pitch outside from Jack Flaherty.
20-year-old Tovar has struck out 10 times this year, and he has not walked once yet. He's going to be a very good player, though.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Rolled foul. That goes into the Cardinal dugout on the third base side. He can field his position.
Second youngest player in the major leagues. The youngest player is, not very far away from him in right field.
Here's the 1-2. Foul ball lifted to the upper deck off to the right. Ezequiel Tovar from Venezuela. See where Mason Wynn picked up a couple of hits. He's starting to drive in some runs for Memphis.
Had a slow start at the beginning, but the kind of guy that's not going to get down over that. I think he's got a very good attitude, and glad to see him swinging the bat.
The 1-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, and Tovar is out on strikes. That's 5 strikeouts for Flaherty. We're going to the 6th in Denver, where the Cardinals are in front 3-2.
St. Louis is a city always thirsty for more. Like more fall-off-the-bone St. Louis barbecue.
Give me the full slap.
More ways to escape St. Louis humidity. And definitely more runs from the Cardinals. At On the Run, we're serious about quenching St. Louis's thirst for more. So when the Cards score 6 or more, drinks are just 60 cents the next day at participating locations. On the Run, your 60-cent drinks after the Cards score 6 store all season long.
At Gateway Arch National Park lies the iconic curve that has captured the heart of our city. But have you ever wondered, why is the Gateway Arch in St. Louis? Head below to where all our stories live in our new museum. Begin in 6 themed galleries detailing over 200 years of how St. Louis and our nation came to be. Revel in the sights above and wander below for the stories you didn't know in a free, world-class museum redesigned for all. Visit gatewayarch.com/museum to plan your visit to Gateway Arch National Park and Museum today.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled. Not with food and wine, but with compassion.
Jesus welcomed all to the table. Visit HeGetsUs.com to learn more.
At Papa John's, we start with better. No, seriously, every original crust pizza starts with our signature dough that's always fresh, never frozen, hand-tossed, and made with 6 simple ingredients. And now our dough can save you dough when you order from the Papa Pairings menu. Pair a medium 1-topping pizza with 1 or more of your Papa Pairings favorites for just $6.99 each. How about that for better? Order now on the app, only at Papa John's.
The former Milwaukee Brewer left-hander Brent Suter opens up the 6th inning on the mound against the Cardinals. Nolan Arenado takes a high fastball from the left-hander. Urania 5 innings with 5 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, 6 strikeouts, and 2 home runs allowed. Suter, always a fast worker. Those who strike in over at the knees. 0-0 with a 1.29 ERA, his 5th game. He gave up an unearned run in 2 innings of work on Monday night. A swing and a miss. He turned that pitch over. And Arenado has a 1-2 count. Suter, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned in 7 innings. He has walked 2 and struck out 5. The opponents have 174 against him. A swing and a miss. Arenado reached for a pitch down and away, 1 out. Rocky pitchers have struck out 7 now. When disaster strikes, don't panic. Call ServPro. Their trained professionals specialize in restoring your property quickly and efficiently from water and fire damage to construction and beyond. They are there to help you. Trust ServPro to get you back to normal. And Contreras with a strike. A foul ball out of play. Tough going at the plate for Wilson Contreras. He hit the ball to the third base side of second, and the second baseman McMahon threw him out in the 4th. The breaking ball goes high and outside, 1-1 to Contreras. 0 for 2 today, 0 for his last 14, and 1 for 18 on the road trip. Suter's pitch, high again. 2 balls and 1 strike. The Cardinals have out-hit the Rockies 5-3 and lead 3-2. Suter, a 33-year-old. Here's a swing and a foul by Contreras. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Contreras 5 for 18 against Suter in his career with a home run. You would have assumed that they faced each other a lot, being in the same division with the Cubs and Milwaukee.
Suter's pitch. There's a foul ball out of play to the right side, keeping the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Suter played his college ball at Harvard. The 31st round pick by the Brewers in 2012. 6'4", 213 pounds. His pitch, a swing and a miss. Pitch up and away, strikes out Contreras. Arenado struck out on a pitch down. Contreras on a pitch up. And now Nolan Gorman. Gorman with a fly out to left field and a ground out to the first baseman, C.J. Cron. Gorman hit his 3rd home run of the year, leading off the 9th inning last night. He is jammed and pops it up. The third baseman wants it, and it's Moustakas making the catch with Tovar holding the glove right under Moustakas' glove. The Cardinals are out fast facing Suter in the 6th. On to the bottom of the 6th, 3-2 St. Louis.
St. Louis, this your favorite artist, Seals. Meet me at the ballpark Saturday, April 15th for African American Heritage Day, presented by Your Quality Ford dealers. With the purchase of a special theme ticket, fans will take home an exclusive t-shirt designed by me. Come early for a pregame Heritage celebration in the Budweiser Terrace. That's Saturday, April 15th. More info at cardinals.com/theme. Ski.
This is Jack Flaherty. See you at the ballpark.
Welcome to Quick Trip.
Yeah, I'm looking at your made-to-order subs, and there are a lot of options. I mean, a lot.
Of course, we can customize your sub any way you want.
Any way? I mean, with the cheeses alone, times 3 meats divided by all the toppings.
Do you need some more time?
And we haven't even talked about the bread.
We can also toast it.
Toast it? The options are so endless, I might be here all day.
Or you could just pick a classic combo, maybe the Big Italian.
Yeah, let's do that.
QT. More than a gas station.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage egg croissant plus small seasoned potatoes for $3. It's the breakfast that don't miss. So if you did miss Wendy's breakfast, don't imagine. Fresh cracked eggs, sizzling sausage, crispy bacon, and block out those hot, buttery, flaky croissants. Croissants don't really make a sound, but if they did, for a breakfast that don't miss, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Select your request $3 breakfast deal to obtain discount. Not valid for all the card or combo orders.
Home run, double play, diving catch. All baseball terms that get us pumped up. Broken down, stranded, expensive. All terms that leave us struck out when dealing with a car. But there's a solution. That's CarShield. With a plan through CarShield, you get 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, and, wait for it, help with those expensive repair bills. Call 1-800-486-9895 now to make sure you're safe against those automotive curveballs.
The Cardinals have activity in the bullpen as Flaherty throws a pitch, a bunt attempt, and a foul by Brian Serven. Serven is the catcher. He is struck out. It's 9-1-2, and with Profar coming up, that will begin the third time through the lineup for Flaherty, who's leading by a run, 3-2. The pitch to Serven, a swing and a miss. He missed a slider, and it's 0-2.
I think Jack Stuff has been really good here this afternoon. He's given up a couple of runs, but honestly, I think he's been around the plate. The control's been good. Only one walk allowed. I think Jack looks like the Jack of old.
The windup and the pitch. Serven strokes it towards center field and a base hit. That was on an 0-2 pitch. Serven shortened his stroke and lined the ball up the middle. We're in the sixth inning with the Cardinals leading by 1, and let's pause for station identification on the Cardinals Network powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Great slider down and in, a swing and a miss for Profar. With Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney. We're at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. Jim Jackson is our producer-engineer, and we're glad you're with us today. The pitch, Profar fouls that one off his right leg. No balls, 2 strikes. And Jack had Serven 0-2, but let him get off the hook with a single up the middle. The Cardinals want you to be a part of helping Cardinal Glennon kids by making your pledge to Homers for Health. It's very easy to do. Go online, homersforhealth.org, make your pledge there, and make a difference. Presented by Heartland Coca-Cola and Chick-fil-A. The pitch, strike 3 called. 6 strikeouts. Flaherty strikes out Profar, who hit the first pitch that Jack threw today for a home run to right field. Charlie Blackmon has been on base twice with a single. He was erased by McMahon's double play in the first, but he reached on a walk in the fourth, advanced on a pass ball, and then scored on a double play ball. And out to the mound, we're in the second time through the lineup. Jack Flaherty facing Blackmon, as I mentioned, has been on a couple of times. We have left-handed batters coming up, and Oliver Marmol is going to leave Jack Flaherty in the ballgame. And I'm with you, Ricky. Jack really looks sharp today.
He does, and I think, Ollie maybe just wanted to hear that Jack was good for this combination of lefties here, and wanted to just kind of see how he was feeling, how strong he was, and maybe the answer was going to tell whether Jack was going to stay in this game. Ollie maybe just had a message specifically to deliver about pitching to Blackmon as well.
Blackmon swings, hits a drive to right field. Walker backs up. He got turned around. He jumps, and the ball goes off his glove. Around second, Serven makes third. The throw comes in, and Blackmon is safe at second base. Boy, Walker had it and then couldn't hang on.
I'm sure that will be called a double, but that's a play that Walker will say he should have made. He kind of got turned around a little bit to begin with, started to go one way, then went the other way, and jumped up. And, of course, he's such a big guy anyway, jumped up, and it hit off the heel of his glove, so it wasn't as if it was over his glove. He just missed it, unfortunately. Last pitch thrown by Jack Flaherty.
And our pitching change is brought to you by Goodwill. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill. We will be back.
Anchors away. Experience the mighty Mississippi this spring aboard the riverboats at the Gateway Arch. See spectacular views of the Arch on a 1-hour St. Louis riverfront cruise. Grab your friends for a drink on our Sunday brunch cruise. Bring the kids for a weekend afternoon lunch at the Paddle Wheel Cafe. Make family meals easy with a dinner cruise on the Mississippi. Cruises begin March 3rd for the 2023 season. Book your cruise today at gatewayarch.com/buy tickets.
pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com to get started. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
When one Cardinal legend moves on, there always seems to be another right behind him. I can say the same thing for Cardinals Magazine, which always lives up to its commitment to make its next issue better than the last. Readers love the content that stands out from the norm. Classic, informative, entertaining, exclusive. If you can't get enough Cardinals baseball, you'll get a lot closer when you subscribe to Cardinals Magazine. Call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine. Zach Thompson came in the sixth inning Monday night, worked a third of an inning with 2 hits, allowing an unearned run. He throws a curveball in the dirt, smothered by Contreras. Runners at second and third and 1 out, as Flaherty gave up 5 hits over 5 1/3. He walked 1, struck out 6, giving up a home run to Profar on the first pitch of the game. But the runners belong to Flaherty. Blackman at second base, Servin over at third. The pitch, low again.
Saw a nice thing while Thompson was coming in from the bullpen. I saw the 3 outfielders in center field. They were being given kind of the new little cheat sheets that they all get with each pitcher about where to play when Thompson's pitching to certain guys. But Tyler O'Neill patting Jordan Walker on the leg, just saying, don't worry about it, move on. I think that was being a good teammate.
Here's a check swing on a curveball that's outside. He checked in time. McMahon has a 3-0 count. Thompson, to me, appeared a little uncomfortable on Monday night when he came out of the bullpen. And this ballpark can be intimidating.
Gets in your head, no question.
The Cardinal lead is 3-2. The pitch. Outside, the bases are loaded. And Thompson has to face right-handed batting C.J. Cron.
Well, that was the guy he wanted, no question about that. McMahon has been striking out a fair amount, and that's where you needed the strikeout. Now you've got to deal with a right-hander and no place to put him, and he's the guy with the big pop. He has struck out, bounced into a double play today, but, John, he's the guy that hit one 479 yesterday.
2 out of 10 in the series. Cron takes a fastball for a strike. Thompson throws the strike to the right-handed batter after walking the left-handed hitting Ryan McMahon. Blackman is on second, Servin at third. The runners lead all the way around. The left field corner is wide open for this right-handed batter. The pitch. A strike on the inside corner. That was at 95 with a little cut to it at the end.
Maybe the curveball here. That one in the dirt, maybe Cron won't lay off it.
0-2 with the bases loaded. 1 out. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a pitch down and in. Cron strikes out for the second time today. And what a big strikeout with left-handed batting Mike Moustakas coming up. There was a chance to tie the game with a fly ball deep enough to the outfield or take the lead on a base hit. But no time to breathe easy with the veteran Moustakas up. The 34-year-old, who turned pro out of high school in California, takes a curve outside. And Contreras wants a word with Thompson. Very well-timed mound visit here.
It's almost as if he's trying to overbreak that curveball to the left-handers. You know, you think, okay, I'm in the high altitude. I don't want to hang it. I don't want to have the kind of the spinning curveball that just rolls and they hammer it somewhere. So I'm going to really pull down on it. And he's maybe over-adjusting to that, John, and that's why he's throwing the ball in the dirt. Maybe that's the advice from Contreras.
Working from the high set, the pitch. A fastball ripped into center field, right to Tyler O'Neill. He has it for out number 3. The Rockies leave the bases loaded, and Ricky Horton will tell you about the 7th with the Cardinals still in front, 3-2.
Hey, Class A CDL drivers. March is already here. We have moved our clocks forward an hour, the days are getting longer, and our customers are booking us up with freight. Gail Frericks Trucking wants to invite you to join our team and get a taste of what it's like to work with a team that cares about you, your home time, and your professional growth as well as your paycheck. This is Operations Manager Donna Onstadt inviting you to join us as we continue building the company you would have started if you knew then what you know now. Our drivers are pre-dispatched, make a guaranteed minimum gross pay of $1,200 per week, have paid vacations and benefits, and are home every weekend and sometimes during the week for quality family time. Our openings are limited, so don't miss your opportunity with the top-paying trucking company in the area, Gail Frericks Trucking. Call 765-793-7131 today. Call 765-793-7131 today. 765-793-7131 or email timo@gftlog.com.
Why would you call Greenview Landscaping for landscaping? Well, Greenview Landscaping is family-owned. They've been around since the days of Elvis, and you can trust them. Great landscaping can reduce the time a home stays on the market, and a 5% investment in landscaping can raise the value of your home by 15%. That's a 150% return on your investment. At Greenview Landscaping, they will work with you and your budget, and they're a locally owned family business for over 60 years, and you can trust them. Just visit greenview.com. That's greenview.com.
Hi, this is Gina from ABC Heating and Air Conditioning. If you want a locally owned family business to help you always be comfortable, who have trained, talented, licensed, and experienced technicians, then call me to schedule an appointment. We'll check your furnace to make sure it'll keep you warm this winter. And just like our name, ABC, you will always be comfortable.
Call Gina today at 217-352-5400 or visit them online at abcheatingandac.com. That's abcheatingandac.com.
Disabilities and protected veterans.
First pitch delivered high to Tyler O'Neill from Brent Suter. Second inning of work for Suter. He had 2 strikeouts, retired all 3 batters in the 6th inning, and he misses low to Tyler. That was the changeup that got the 2 strikeouts last inning, but he's in the hole 2-0 to Tyler O'Neill. Maybe a go pitch here for Tyler, who has a 461-foot home run already today. The 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Got a better changeup that time. 3-2 Cardinals, each team with 5 hits. We're playing in the top of the 7th inning. Suter, the wind, the pitch. There's a base hit to center field. Hard hit by Tyler O'Neill, who is 2 for 3. He was my alternate pick to click here this afternoon. He hits a lot better as the alternate than when I actually take him as my first choice. And he's aboard for Jordan Walker. Graybar is your electrical and datacom distributor, helping to power, connect, or maintain your operations. Yep. Graybar does that. Nice lead at first base by Tyler O'Neill. And the pitch to Jordan Walker is a called strike. Walker has struck out and flied out to right. So the misplay, and I don't want to say the word misplay, but a play that he could have made. Not should have, but could have made in right. That was a double. Did not hurt the Cardinals as Zach Thompson was able to work out of that last inning. Check swing outside, and they say that he swung, according to our first base umpire. That is Mark Ripperger. So instead of an even count, it's 0-2 on Walker. Action in the Rockies bullpen on the 0-2 pitch to Walker. That's outside, 1-2. He's loving that changeup today in a game brought to you by Budweiser. Official beer in Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. Suter working to the Cardinal rookie Jordan Walker. Moved to first base. Tyler O'Neill's back safely. Cardinals are 3 out of 4 stealing bases. The Rockies 2 out of 3. So all the hoopla about running has not affected these two teams yet. Next delivery to Walker is a called strike on the outside corner. That pitch was 3 inches outside, not even close. That was a bad call by Phil Cuzzi on Jordan Walker, who's now struck out twice. Boy, that can change an inning, too. I'd like to have seen Jordan Walker deal with the next pitch from Brent Suter, but we will not get that opportunity. Instead, it's Taylor Motter, who has struck out twice. at the plate. First pitch inside to him. Suter throws everything that moves, and he changes speeds, and he works quickly. Everybody works quickly now because they have to, but he does it because he likes to. There's a changeup for a strike. And again, 3 inches outside. He is just getting everything. I wonder if Phil Cuzzy went to Harvard. There goes Tyler O'Neill, swing and a miss at the plate. Throw to second, not in time, not nearly in time. And almost a issue with Motter getting in the way of the catcher Servin. I don't think he had a prayer to throw him out anyway, so the Cardinals get their 4th stolen base of the year, and that's the first one for Tyler O'Neill. So he's aboard in scoring position now for Motter. Boy, that extra run would be a big deal in this game, a 3-2 game. Time is called at the plate by the catcher because he wants to go through different signals. Bill Cuzzy pointing at Servin. And the pitch to Motter is hit towards right field, base hit. Tyler O'Neill's going to round third. He's headed home, and Motter's going to try for second to throw into second base. Not in time. RBI double, Taylor Motter. And it's 4-2 Cardinals. The stolen base helped, but so did the rocket into the right center field gap by Motter.
And now Big is advancing runners. With a bunt last night and a stolen base today, the Cardinals have a 2-run lead.
Puts pressure on you, doesn't it? Gives some excitement to the team at the plate. And that's exactly what happened there. And then we may have seen the last of Suter, although there's a left-handed batter at the plate. It looks like he's going to be out as taking the walk towards the mound is Buddy Black, the manager. He hasn't motioned yet, but now he has.
And Hand will come in.
And it will be Hand, and we have a pitching change brought to you by Missouri Farmers Care, helping feed Cardinal fans across the nation. Join the conversation on Facebook and on Twitter. We'll be right back.
Grandpa, what's a sacrifice fly?
Well, it's when a batter hits a fly ball to drive in a run. He gives himself up.
He gives himself up for his friend?
Well, yes.
Grandpa?
Yeah?
I want to be a Cardinal when I grow up.
The minute your grandson became a Cardinals fan, Marriott St. Louis Grand, best place to take in the boys of summer. Book this minute at MarriottStLouisGrand.com to get great deals on tickets and to be steps away from Busch Stadium. Let's play ball.
You're driving to the stadium with the windows down and the music up. Your family chanting, "Let's go Birds" from the back. Life couldn't be better. Then boom, your car breaks down. Now what? It's easy when you have a plan through CarShield. With 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car options, you don't have to feel picked off. We'll even help you find a local mechanic or work with yours. You'll be back on the road in no time, but you have to call CarShield before your car strikes out. Call 1-800-482-2416 today.
Let me grab my car keys and we'll roll.
We still going to that new bar downtown?
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. Lexi, give me driving directions from home to downtown bar district.
Autocorrect. Suggest Uber. Pick up, home. Drop off downtown bar district.
No, I'm driving.
Suggest the Metro bus. Departing in 12 minutes.
Point taken, Lexi. We'll grab a ride.
If you drink, don't drive. Decide to Ride. Brought to you in partnership by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and Uber.
Hello, everybody. I'm John Rooney. Do you have an old car that's taking up room in the driveway? Repairs are costly and selling is a hassle? That's why you should donate it to Goodwill. Donating is quick and towing is free. Plus, you get a tax receipt and 4 tickets to a Cardinals game, compliments of the St. Louis Cardinals. That's a win-win. For more information or to donate, visit online at mersgoodwill.org. Must mention Cardinals.
But Black goes to another left-hander in his bullpen. This time it's the veteran Brad Hand, who's 33 years old. He is a 3-time All-Star, twice with the Padres, once with Cleveland. Once had 82 appearances with San Diego. That was back in 2016, and he's been a good one. And he will face Brendan Donovan with a runner at second base and just one out here in the top of the 7th inning. First pitch is a little bit low to Donovan, who singled his last time up. He had a hard shot up the middle. Cardinals to take one more of those. Motter is the runner at second. He's the hero of this inning so far. Like to see him score eventually. Hand delivers to Donovan. And there's a strike. Hand got up yesterday and did not come into the game, surprisingly, with left-handers coming up. Hand from Minnesota originally, lives in West Palm Beach, Florida. I know where that is.
Do you now?
I do. The 1-1 pitch to Donovan, a curveball, and that's raked foul. He's been one of those guys that's been sought after by a lot of teams, like our starting pitcher on the other side today. Urena began his career with the Marlins.
131 career saves for Hand.
Enters a game where his team is trailing 4-2, facing Donovan with a runner at second base. The set and the pitch to Donovan is a swing and a miss. He chased the pitch down and away. So Donovan strikes out for the second time here this afternoon. And it'll be up to Alec Burleson. Somebody's pick to click today.
Well, he clicked last time with a 2-out base hit. 2-out base hit would be nice to get another run here.
4-2. Nothing is really safe in this ballpark. 4-2, clearly not. I mean, a 5-run lead feels good, but you still wonder. And it's Burleson facing Hand, and he takes a strike. 93 on the outside corner from the left-hander. He's got a little kick in his delivery. His right foot does a little kick before he throws it. Can be disconcerting, I would think, for a batter. The one-strike pitch is fouled off to the left. Although I guess if you're looking at a pitcher's foot, you're looking at the wrong thing.
The baseball's not coming from the foot.
No. You shouldn't be looking really at anything other than kind of tunneling that area where the ball's coming out of. I mean, where is he throwing from? Where's the ball going to be released? Let me pick it up there as quickly as possible because I don't have a lot of time to do so. 0-2 pitch to Burleson. Curveball is raked foul again past Stubby Clapp down the right field line.
With Goldschmidt, Arenado, Contreras coming up, a right-hander is backing up Hand in the bullpen. Now Hand would have to face Goldschmidt.
Yes, he would. 3-batter minimum. Doesn't come into play very often, but occasionally it does. 0-2 pitch to Burleson is a swing and a miss, and he strikes out both lefties. Hand gets Donovan and Burleson. 3 strikeouts in the inning, but the Cardinals add on a run on Motter's double. Time to stretch in Denver. The Cardinals leading the Rockies 4-2.
Let me grab my car keys and we'll roll.
We still going to that new bar downtown?
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. Lexi, give me driving directions from home to downtown Bar District.
Autocorrect. Suggest Uber. Pick up. Home. Drop off downtown Bar District.
No, I'm driving.
Suggest the Metro bus. Departing in 12 minutes.
Point taken, Lexi. We'll grab a ride.
If you drink, don't drive. Decide to Ride. Brought to you in partnership by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and Uber.
Win Reality would like to acknowledge all the baseball parents out there, the ones who put in the time, the love, and the money to support the future of the game. To say thank you, a Win Reality subscription of state-of-the-art virtual reality training is yours for 20% off. We understand that their improvement, their success at the plate, and their enjoyment of the game is your reward. So give your player the greatest innovation in hitter training. Be ready for real at winreality.com and use promo code PARENTS.
At Bayer, we know that you can start small and still reach big dreams. That we create innovations down the road by nurturing the future today. That rural communities aren't just farms, but all the people they feed. That's why Bayer partners with farmers to protect those ideas. Because together, we're tending tomorrow's harvest.
Sunday, April 16th is Donate Life Day at the ballpark, presented by Mid-America Transplant. That day, the Cardinals host the Pirates, and fans who purchase a special themed ticket will receive an exclusive Cardinals cap supporting organ and tissue donation. A portion of each ticket will be donated back to support Mid-America Transplant. That's Sunday, April 16th, Donate Life Day at the ballpark. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit cardinals.com/theme.
This is Tyler O'Neill. Thank you for being the best fans in baseball.
Third pitcher for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 7th inning will be Drew Verhagen, who's off to a good start. Contreras throws the ball down to second base. And it gives us time to thank our friends at Wells Fargo Advisors for pledging $100 to Cardinals Care. For every double play the Cardinals turn throughout the season, and it's been an expensive series here. Cardinals have had several. 6, I believe.
That'll help
Actually,
several
7.
great programs in the region.
3
help
plus
a lot of kids.
3 plus 2 plus 2. 7. Swing and a miss. That's a strike on Daza, and that's the breaking ball from Verhagen, and he has shown a really good one, and he's been throwing hard. So much different watching Verhagen pitch this year, a healthy guy, swinging a foul at the plate. He is a weapon now. Now he's going to have bad days. Everybody does, but I think the Cardinals really found something. They probably found something last year, but they couldn't quite get him at 100%. Next delivery, a breaking pitch, and that's inside, but it was actually a strike. The ball was boxed a little bit by Contreras, who couldn't hang on to it, but it was a hanging breaking ball that was a strike on the inner half. Didn't get the call, 1-2. And the next pitch is hit inside the third base bag down the left field line. Verhagen staring in at the home plate umpire, and I don't blame him, as Daza ends up at second base. Perhaps he was just looking at Contreras to see whether that was the right spot for that pitch, but Daza, who's had trouble with the breaking ball, gets a leadoff double here in the 7th inning. And things have tightened up a little bit. The tying run coming to the plate, and Harold Castro. Boy, that's a bad turn of events there, as Cuzzy missed the 0-2 pitch. Should have been strike 3. Next pitch, double. Those are killers. There's a hard hit ball, and it's caught by Gorman. Throws to second. He throws it away into the left field corner, and the runner at second base isn't moving. He's staying there. He maybe could have gotten to third, but I think he got hurt on that slide back to the bag. He may have been stepped on. Maybe his hand was stepped on by Donovan covering the bag. And that's Daza I'm talking about, who's still shaking his hand behind second base. He either jammed it on the bag or perhaps Donovan stepped on him. But the line drive was caught by a leaping Gorman, and the play at second base was not in time and got away from Donovan. And it was the foot. It was the foot of Daza that I think caught the hand. It did of the foot of Gorman, or of Donovan caught the hand of Daza, and he's still shaking his hand behind second base.
That ball sailed into foul territory over to the sidewall by the tarp down the left field line, and Daza could not get up and advance. But he's going to stay in the game.
He got up, but he was just hurt.
He's still shaking the right hand.
I guess he could have run shaking his hand, couldn't he?
He could have.
Easier for me to say. But he is staying in the game. That'd be a big difference having him at third base, wouldn't it? With Ezekiel Tovar at the plate, who has flied out and struck out in this game. Nice lead by Daza at second. The pitch is fouled straight back by Tovar. I mentioned Tovar doesn't walk, or hasn't walked. Hitting .225. 11 strikeouts on the season and no walks. Just 20 years of age. Verhagen delivers to Tovar, high for a ball, 1-1. Shallow in right field is Jordan Walker. Base hit to right, and I don't think Daza can score. But deep in left field is Burleson, and deep in center is Tyler O'Neill. Right up on the plate is Tovar. Next delivery is inside for a ball. 2-1. Flaherty started, went 5 1/3, gave up 2 runs. Only one of them was earned because of the pass ball. Next delivery is pop foul over the Rockies dugout. And Zach Thompson went 2/3 of an inning, walked the first batter he faced. That was a no-no, but with the bases loaded, he struck out C.J. Cron on a curveball and then got Mike Moustakas to fly out to center field to get out of that inning. Now we're in the 7th, a 4-2 Cardinal lead. The pitch to Tovar is high for a ball. And again, the ball pops out of the glove of Contreras, which has happened 5 or 6 times in this game. Verhagen set at the belt, and the next delivery is bounce foul. Ezekiel Tovar from Venezuela, actually 21 years old, still the second youngest player in the game. Debuted last year, hit .212 in limited games, 9 of them last year as a Rocky. The 3-2 pitch coming up, and it's low for a ball, and that's his first walk of the year. Hard to walk that guy, but that's what happened. First and second, and now you're inviting the Rockies into this game. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for the catcher, Brian Serban.
It's going to be Diaz.
Elias Diaz has had some nice moments against the Cardinals. Before he bats, let's pause for station ID. This is the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Key moment for Verhagen, swinging a foul back by Diaz. 2 runners on, a 2-run Cardinal lead. And Elias Diaz at the plate. We mentioned he had 2 game-winning hits against the Cardinals 2 seasons ago. Former Pirate. Next pitch to him is swung on and missed. He threw that one by him. 93 in on the fists of Diaz, who wears number 35. So Serban will be out. Diaz will be behind the plate. And Diaz asks for time, and it's granted. And a little lighter bench for the Rockies. You'd have to assume that Montero, who has a bad thumb, is not going to play or not available. They've got Nolan Jones, Trejo, and Bryant left on the bench. And the next delivery is a curveball, and I think he went. Did he? Oh, no. They say he did not swing at that. Oh, that could have gone either way. Maybe I was seeing with rose-colored glasses. Yep, he didn't go. Somehow kept his hands back. You know, that's not easy to do. You got to be strong to stop your swing. 1-2 pitch is looped into center field for a hit. Charging is Tyler O'Neill. He's got it. He's throwing to third base. It's going to be close there, and the runner is safe at third. And the Rockies get closer on the RBI hit by the pinch hitter, Elias Diaz. He drives in Daza, and it's 4-3 Cardinals. He hit a curveball. He went down to get it. And now the Cardinals have some work to do. Well, they certainly have work to do. But the inning is going south here in a hurry. A leadoff double by Daza just inside the third base bag. A line out by Castro. A walk to Tovar. That was a killer. And then a base hit to center field by Diaz. And that leads us to a pitching change brought to you by Goodwill. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill. We'll be right back.
At Gateway Arch National Park lies the iconic curve that has captured the heart of our city. But have you ever wondered, why is the Gateway Arch in St. Louis? Head below to where all our stories live in our new museum. Begin in 6 themed galleries detailing over 200 years of how St. Louis and our nation came to be. Revel in the sights above and wander below for the stories you didn't know in a free, world-class museum redesigned for all. Visit gatewayarch.com/museum to plan your visit to Gateway Arch National Park and Museum today.
Did you know that Mercy is the official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals? And what we do for them, we can do for you. Don't let sports-related pain ruin your game. Talk with a Mercy Sports Medicine Pro. We'll help you get back in the game and help you take your performance to the next level. Find your Mercy Pro at mercy.net/GoCards. That's mercy.net/GoCards. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Do you want to work for one of St. Louis's fastest growing public companies? Global digital consulting leader and proud Cardinal partner Proficient is ambitious and dynamic, and they're hiring software developers, business analysts, and project managers. There's no better time than right now to improve the launch angle of your success. Hit a career home run and join Proficient's winning team, a hometown hero well on its way to becoming a global giant. Proficient challenges, champions, and celebrates its people. Check out their openings today at proficient.com/careers.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled. Not with food and wine, but with compassion.
Jesus welcomed all to the table. Visit HeGetsUs.com to learn more.
It's game number 6 for Andre Palante. He's the one out of the Cardinals bullpen with Oliver Marmol hoping for a ground ball. And no one on the Cardinals staff gets as many ground balls as Palante. And that's exactly what the Cardinals need now with Jurickson Profar at the plate with runners at first and third in a one-run ball game in the bottom of the 7th inning. Palante relieving Verhagen. And the first pitch to Profar is grounded to second base. They've got one and on to first and not in time. And we have a tie game. He got the ground ball. It just wasn't hit hard enough. And Profar reaches, picks up an RBI with Tovar scoring. And we've got a brand new ball game here in the 7th. So Urania is off the hook. And Jack Flaherty can no longer be the winner in this game. And that run charged to Drew Verhagen. And now it's Charlie Blackmon at the plate with Profar, the runner at first base. Each team 4 runs on 7 hits. A throw to first, almost threw it away as Profar dove back into the bag. Errorless game. The Cardinals have stranded 3 runners and the Rockies 4. Cardinals with the middle of the lineup due up in the 8th inning. And Palante's got to get him there with the same score and swinging a foul at the plate by Blackmon, who has singled, walked, and doubled in this game. He scored in the 4th.
And it looks like the Cardinals will face Justin Lawrence. He's warming in the bullpen now for Bud Black.
Sidewinding right-hander. Throws hard. Kind of all over the place a little bit, but I would think hard to square up. Nice lead by Profar. Looks like he wants to go. He's not. The pitch home is high to Blackmon, 1-1. Palante, one of those guys that has kind of reverse numbers against lefties and righties. You think righties are always better against righties, and that his splits are a little better against lefties than you might think. They just don't see the ball as well against them. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. He didn't see that. That got on him on a hurry. 94 miles an hour up in the zone. He has a little bit of a funky delivery, and the ball comes out of a different spot in his windup. Players say that they just don't see his hand very well. It's hidden. The 1-2 delivery to Blackmon as a breaking pitch fouled back. I think he got away with one there. And he knows it, and Contreras knows it. I could tell by the way he shook his head and threw the ball back to Palante. Don't do that again. Not in a 4-4 game in the bottom of the 7th inning. Charlie Blackmon at the plate. And he takes low for a ball. Blackmon, very, very popular here in Denver. 4-time All-Star, 36-year-old who won the batting title back in 2017. That's how good he is. He's got a 2-2 count. Profar not going. 2-2 pitch is popped up into right center field. And I don't know if Jordan Walker can see it. He can't, but a good thing that Tyler O'Neill could. Jordan Walker still hasn't seen that ball. He was asking for help. It was in right center, and Tyler O'Neill was Johnny on the spot. So Blackmon is retired, but the Rockies pick up a couple of runs. We go to the top of the 8th inning, tied at 4 in Denver.
Illini fans, shop at Game Day Spirit this spring for the best selection of Fighting Illini merchandise in town. With warmer weather, shop their wide assortment of buy one get one free t-shirts as well as polos, shorts, and more. It's Mom's Weekend. Buy your mom something orange and blue. Visit one of their convenient store locations in Champaign at the corner of Neal and Kirby, 6th and Green in Campustown, or shop with them online 24/7 at GameDaySpirit.com.
Hey, could you tell me what aisle your car batteries are in? Sure, I'll go grab one for you. Here's your battery. It might be expired, but oh well. Also, the brand isn't that great, but it should work for at least a year or two, maybe. Anyways, I went ahead and charged you for it, and here's the battery. Okay, have a great day.
What just happened?
Sometimes good things are hard to find, but they're worth the wait. Make the trip out to Interstate All Battery Center at 2504 North Madison Avenue and get all of your battery needs taken care of by the trusted professionals. Give them a call today at 355-4855.
Hey Scarlett, do you want to go to the CU Autism Walk with me? What is that? It's a sensory-friendly event with a mobile sensory museum, inflatables, food, and more. Sounds like fun. When is it?
The 12th annual CU Autism Network and Resource Fair is April 15th from 11:30 to 2:30 at the Savoy Rec Center at 402 West Graham in Savoy.
This event is open to everyone. For more information, see www.cuautismnetwork.org.
Stevie J Broadcasting, keeping you in the loop when it comes to events happening this weekend, like the 2023 Boneyard Arts Festival, taking place in a variety of venues featuring the work of literally hundreds of local artists, sculptors, weavers, painters, photographers, woodworkers, joining musicians, dancers, poets, and performers of all kinds. April 14th through the 16th, as you learn more about hours and locations at boneyardartsfestival.org.
Learn more. A crowd of 22,250 paid here today, Coors Field in Denver. They've witnessed a 4-4 game going to the 8th inning. And here is Justin Lawrence pitching to Paul Goldschmidt, taking a strike. Elias Diaz stays in to catch. So new battery for the Rockies in inning number 8. Each team scored in the 7th. The Cardinals got a run, but the Rockies got 2 to tie it up. Fastball and a strike. Right-handed batters have had a difficult time negotiating Lawrence. They're 0 for 12 this season with a walk and 5 strikeouts. Right-handers hold a .250 average against Lawrence in his young career. He throws a breaking ball low and away, 1-2.
I think it's the arm angle that he has that makes it so difficult. He throws hard, but he's really kind of a sidearm guy. Tough to pick up the baseball.
The pitch, Goldschmidt takes a called strike on the outside corner. The last 3 batters have struck out. Hand struck out the left-handed hitting Donovan and Burleson. Goldschmidt is out, and here's Arenado. Arenado hit a home run to give the Cardinals the lead in the 4th inning. He broke up a 1-1 tie. Let's see if he can break up the tie again here. 1 out of 3 for Nolan. A fly out, a home run, and a strikeout. And he takes a ball down and away. Maryville University, 3 times named an Apple Distinguished School. It's revolutionizing what it means to learn with and from technology. Learn more at maryville.edu. Arenado hits it hard, deep short, backhanded by Tovar. His throw is offline, and a tag by Crone gets Arenado. That was a great play on both ends.
Well, Tovar had to get rid of it so quickly. It was in the hole, and Arenado was hustling down the line. Crone came up the line to get the throw on one hop and was able to scoop it and tag Nolan Arenado as he went by. And Crone's made several nice plays defensively today.
Now right-handed batters are 0 for 12 while facing Lawrence. 2 outs, nobody on. Contreras is 0 for 3. He swings and he bounces one to the right side of the infield. Fielded by McMahon, throwing to first and safe. Crone was going for the ball when it was bounced to the right side of the infield. McMahon had the play. Crone was backpedaling while taking the throw from McMahon, and the call is safe. Contreras is on with 2 outs.
Well, that's the right call, and Crone leaving the bag was the problem. They had to wait for him, and then he was just searching for the bag, couldn't find it, and that's how Contreras beat it out. But I just saw a replay of the play before with Arenado, and if he tagged Arenado, and Arenado didn't complain, but boy, it sure didn't look like he tagged him. I'm talking about Crone on that play at first base.
The Cardinals have a base runner for Gorman. The pitch inside for a ball, and it goes as an E3 with an assist to the second baseman, McMahon. See if the Cardinals can make that error hurt, as Gorman is 0 for 3. The pitch. He swings and strokes it to deep left field. This might go. It's a goner! An opposite field home run! Gorman drives in 2, and the Cardinals lead 6-4. I smell the coffee brewing. The Cardinals have scored 6. Drinks are 60 cents tomorrow, like today, at participating on-the-run locations. Grab one, pair it with some fresh food made in STL, because on the run is always St. Louis serious. Oh, the Cardinals made the error hurt.
And Gorman homered in the 9th inning last night, homers in the 8th inning tonight. So the close and late situations, he comes through again. And that was Jim Jackson's pick to click, I might add.
Oh, Jim was clicking back there. So was Gorman. 6-4 Cardinals and a strike into Tyler O'Neill. Strikeout, ground out, an error, and then the long ball. Lawrence with the pitch. O'Neill swings and misses. 0-2 on Tyler. The Rockies fought hard to tie the game at 4. After an error, a Gorman home run, and the Cardinals have a 2-run lead back. And a strike called. That looked to be low or perhaps off the outside corner, but O'Neill gets the ring up. The Cardinals get a gift and then a home run. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 6-4 Cardinals.
Hey, all you backyard chefs and grill gurus. Barbecue season is here, and I know that you're anxious to fire up that smoker or grill, but your yard needs mowed. Yes, your wife is getting hangry, but that grass isn't going to cut itself. What's an aspiring pitmaster going to do? Get the world's fastest mower, of course, a Dixie chopper from Dedicated Diesel in Urbana. They carry a full line of Dixie choppers from the Z2 and Magnum residential models up to the big Excalibur and classic commercial machines that can mow nearly 8 acres an hour. This is award-winning competition pitmaster Tim Onstadt, and whether I'm cooking low and slow or hot and fast, I always have time to savor the flavor because my mowing time is cut down by Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower. Get your Dixie Chopper at Champaign-Urbana's only dealer, Dedicated Diesel, at 1313 Triumph Drive in Urbana, 217-328-0562.
Hey, Class A CDL drivers. March is already here. We have moved our clocks forward an hour, the days are getting longer, and our customers are booking us up with freight. Gale Frericks Trucking wants to invite you to join our team and get a taste of what it's like to work with a team that cares about you, your home time, and your professional growth as well as your paycheck. This is Operations Manager Donna Onstadt inviting you to join us as we continue building the company you would have started if you knew then what you know now. Our drivers are pre-dispatched, make a guaranteed minimum gross pay of $1,200 per week, have paid vacations and benefits, and are home every weekend and sometimes during the week for quality family time. Our openings are limited, so don't miss your opportunity with the top-paying trucking company in the area, Gale Frericks Trucking. Call 765-793-7131 today. Call 765-793-7131 today. 765-793-7131 or email timo@gftlog.com.
Must mention Cardinals. Andre Palante fires low for a ball, showing bunt, pulling the bat back, Ryan McMahon. McMahon, Crone, Moustakas. Facing Palante with the Cardinals leading 6-4 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Palante kicks and pitches. Throws in the dirt. New ball thrown to the mound. A count of 2-0 on McMahon.
Gallegos is getting loose in the Cardinals' pen. I wonder if he would face C.J. Crone. With his slider, that's not really the pitch for Palante. Ollie might like to match up better with Gallegos against Crone.
The pitch. Fastball down the middle. That was well thrown. Palante throws the fastball in the mid-90s. He retired Blackman on a fly ball to right center, leaving a runner on after the Rockies tied the game in the 7th. The pitch. That's bounced past the mound. Tough play in the middle infield. And Donovan throws out McMahon.
Wow, that was a tough
Donovan
play.
was sprinting to the ball and had momentum on a strong throw to Paul Goldschmidt. McMahon is out, one down.
So Donovan is not just playing every position. He's playing them well. And just as I thought, Ollie Marmol will take out Palante and bring in Gallegos to face Crone.
With this pitching change brought to you by Missouri Farmers Care, helping feed Cardinals fans across the nation. Join the conversation on Facebook and on Twitter. We'll be back.
Anchors away. Experience the mighty Mississippi this spring aboard the riverboats at the Gateway Arch. See spectacular views of the Arch on a 1-hour St. Louis riverfront cruise. Grab your friends for a drink on our Sunday brunch cruise. Bring the kids for a weekend afternoon lunch at the Paddle Wheel Cafe. Make family meals easy with a dinner cruise on the Mississippi. Cruises begin March 3rd for the 2023 season. Book your cruise today at gatewayarch.com/buy tickets.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com to get started. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
When one Cardinal legend moves on, there always seems to be another right behind him. I can say the same thing for Cardinals Magazine, which always lives up to its commitment to make its next issue better than the last. Readers love the content that stands out from the norm. Classic, informative, entertaining, exclusive. If you can't get enough Cardinals baseball, you'll get a lot closer when you subscribe to Cardinals Magazine. Call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine. Does your young player want more hits at the plate? With Win Reality, hitters train in virtual reality for more hits in the real game. Be ready for real at winreality.com. And back to reality here in the bottom half of the 8th inning after a great play on a tapper over the mound. Donovan was able to throw out Ryan McMahon by an eyelash. And here's a check swing on a slider. And on the appeal, it's a strike called by Mark Rippiger, the first base umpire. Strike one on C.J. Cron. He had a terrible time with Flaherty's slider with a strikeout and a double play ball. Slider outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gallegos picked up the win in the game last night, an inning and a third, and he struck out 2. The pitch. Over at the knees, a strike called. And Cron, he just stood there. Looked at the fastball.
That was his pitch to hit, too.
1-2. Cron is 0 for 3. 3 out of his last 16. The pitch by Gallegos. Strike 3 called, and Cron knew it. 2 outs in the 8th inning. Now left-handed batting Mike Moustakas. Giovanni Gallegos against Atlanta on the 4th worked a scoreless inning, giving up a hit with 2 strikeouts, and then didn't pitch again from the 4th until yesterday, the 11th. He's in back-to-back games. Moustakas lined out his last time up and takes strike 1. He lined out, leaving the bases loaded. The first runners left on base today back in the 6th, and they left one more on when they scored 2 runs in the 7th. Now in the 8th, Moustakas swings and misses the slider that dropped out of sight, 0-2.
Well, the matchup that Ollie wanted worked out the way he wanted. The strikeout of Cron, who is just not looking good on breaking balls, and Gio threw him a slider, not even his best one, and he just watched it.
Hitting room in deep right center field for Moustakas. The 0-2 pitch. A little bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Cardinals have Jordan Walker leading off the 9th. And it looks like that will be against Connor Seabold, who's up for the second time throwing in the bullpen for the Rockies. The 1-2 pitch for Moustakas. Just about a half swing, a defensive swing. He fouls it off, staying alive. Moustakas has 2 hits in his last 13 at-bats, and the 2 hits, a double and a home run. He'll hit a mistake a long way. He holds the bat down on the knob. Right-handed pitcher, left-handed batter. Gio's pitch. And it looked to be over the inside corner for strike 3.
Well, it was just a bit inside, but I was reacting to Phil Cuzzy's arm getting stuck about halfway up. He was getting ready to ring him up and then thought better of it. Started to bring that right arm up and just changed his mind.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Moustakas, who swings and rips it foul down the right field line. on a shot past Ronnie Gideon, their first base coach. Jordan Montgomery will make the start at Busch Stadium tomorrow night against Vince Velasquez. Cardinals Pirates on the air at 5:50, 6:45 for the first pitch. The 2-2 pitch here for Moustakas. A swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gio strikes out 2, and we're going to the 9th with the Cardinals leading in Denver 6-4.
Hello there. My name is Seychelle, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the punch of flavors that's unlike any other. You get the crispy tenderness of the chicken and that hint of sourness from the pickles. Ta-da!
Hey, I'm Juan, and what makes Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is you know you're going to get chicken that's crispy, golden, and juicy. This is the gold standard of chicken sandwiches.
Order the original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real customers paid for their testimonials.
If your child has a common orthopedic condition, that doesn't mean you can only get common treatments. You can choose Shriners Children's. Our world-class care is not limited to insurance networks or to what's been done before. The same doctors who innovate treatments for the most complicated orthopedic issues will help your child grow and develop properly. See what we do at shrinerschildrens.org. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
Hey, Ameren Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savings made easy for more energy savings tips.
O'Reilly Auto Parts provides more than just the right parts for your repair. Our professional parts people can also offer free check engine light diagnosis. We can scan your vehicle and provide a list of possible fixes. Find the right parts for you or recommend a great local repair shop. Don't ignore your check engine light. Stop by your local O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The 5th pitcher of the day for the Rockies, Connor Seabold, is finishing his warm-ups. There's the throw down to second by Diaz. And Jordan Walker, followed by third baseman Taylor Motter and shortstop Brendan Donovan. They're coming up in the 9th, looking to add on to a 6-4 lead.
Seabold pitched to one batter last night, and it was Jordan Walker, and he got him out. Chance for Walker to get back to him and extend his hitting streak here in the 9th inning.
Walker's 0 for 3 today. He has hit safely in 11 straight games. A swing and a broken back ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Make that 12 straight games.
And listen to the Cardinal fans here. Standing ovation for Jordan Walker here at Coors Field.
Eddie Murphy for Philadelphia hits safely in 12 straight games to begin his major league career. For a player 20 and younger, and Walker has hit safely in 12 straight to begin his career at 20 years of age.
Well, he lost the bat, but he'll find a new one.
Walker takes his lead. Good speed at first base. Motter, the batter, inside for a ball. A huge double for Motter in the 7th inning scored Tyler O'Neill, giving the Cardinals 4 runs, only to have the Rockies tie it up with a 2-run 7th of their own. And Nolan Gorman, after an error, hit a home run into the seats in left field, giving the Cardinals the 6-4 lead they enjoy now. Seabold with the pitch. A swing and a miss. Motter was late on a fastball. On our Dobbs Tire and Auto Center scoreboard, Arizona has a 5-0 lead in the 7th inning against Milwaukee. Houston shut out Pittsburgh 7-0. In the 9th inning, Seattle leads 5-1 at the Cubs. The pitch, a swing and a miss, late again on the fastball. 1-2 for Motter. Motter is 1 for 3, 2 strikeouts and an RBI double. 3 out of 12 with 2 doubles. To open up 2023, The pitch to Mater. He guides it to third. A line drive right to Moustakas. 1 out. Your first Cardinal game, your kid's first Fredbird hug, bringing the family to the playoffs. Life is full of moments that matter. Edward Jones Financial Advisor can help you be ready for your next moment. Life is for living. Let's partner for all of it. Learn more at edwardjones.com. Top of the order to you, and Brendan Donovan facing the right-hander, Connor Seabold. A lead for Walker. The pitch. Donovan takes inside and low, ball 1. Justin Lawrence, 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 unearned runs. He struck out 2 and served up the home run to Nolan Gorman. 6-4 Cardinals, batting in the 9th, 1 on, 1 out. Seabold with the pitch. That's over at the belt. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Still more work to do here in Denver, but the Cardinals will be hosting the Pirates at Busch Stadium tomorrow. Our pregame show at 5:50. Play-by-play at 6:35. Vincent Velasquez 0-2. Jordan Montgomery looking for his 3rd victory will go for the Cardinals.
The pitch to Donovan. He checks his swing and takes down and in for ball 2. And it is Ryan Helsley getting ready for the bottom of the 9th inning. Helsley earned save number 2 this season last night in the 9-6 victory. Connor Seabold from the stretch. A move to first, diving back safely, Jordan Walker. Gallegos, 2/3 of an inning and 2 big strikeouts. Andre Palante is the pitcher of record on the upside right now. Lawrence on the downside. Here's Seabold. Big lead for Walker. A swing and a foul ball off the front foot of Donovan. It goes all the way to McMahon, the second baseman at the edge of the outfield grass. So you know that one smarts.
Oh, there's no question. They're going to give him a little time. You know, with the big lead of Walker that you mentioned, he took an extra 1.5 feet, maybe more than that lead. And I wonder, I mean, we have not seen many, maybe a handful of times, 2 disengagements with the same batter at the plate.
From the stretch, the 2-2 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right.
I think runners feel pretty safe after the first one now.
Let's pause for station ID on the Cardinals Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
The pitch, and this is popped up. Left side of the infield, backing up Moustakas to the outfield grass. He makes the catch. Walker, he looked like he wanted to run. He started, stopped, started again, then stopped again.
I think he stumbled a little bit. I think he had a little bit of a footing issue on one of those steps, and maybe his mind was going faster than his feet were, and he just kind of slipped a little bit, and then he thought better of it, and then tried to slow himself down, which he did.
Here's Alec Burleson. Walker led off the inning with a hit, has hit safely in 12 straight games to open his big league career. He's at first with 2 down. Burleson is 1 for 4 today. He has hit safely in 7 straight. The fastball straightens him up. Inside, ball 1. Burleson with 9 hits and 26 at-bats. A triple and a home run during the 7-game hitting streak. Good speed at first in Walker. They're playing this left-handed batter to pull. Infield and outfield. The pitch. Low and in for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Well, the left fielder, Profar, is straight up, but the other fielders, Daza and center, way over toward right, and back toward right center field, Charlie Blackmon. That leaves the right field corner unguarded. Walker off to a lead at first, a good one. The pitch. Burleson takes a strike at the belt, 2-1. 2 outs in the top of the 9th with Helsley getting ready for the bottom of the 9th inning. The Rockies will be sending up Daza, Castro, Tovar. Those are the scheduled batters. Now on 2-1, the pitch. Low for ball 3, 3-1 on Burleson, and on deck it's Paul Goldschmidt. Burleson has 1 home run, 3 runs batted in, and he's up with 2 outs. The 3-1 pitch to it. Foul ball back, and it was right there out over the plate.
I had a good feeling about that pitch and thought with the count in his favor, Burleson not overmatched by anybody. Got the pitch I think he wanted and just missed it.
Burleson back in the batter's box with a 3-2 count and with 2 outs. Walker gets a good-sized lead. Crone plays behind him. Walker takes off at first base, and the 3-2 pitch is high, ball 4. Goldschmidt will bat with 2 on and 2 outs. And a golden opportunity to add on for Goldie.
Don't you like it when your number 2 hitter's patient enough to work a walk so you get to have another Paul Goldschmidt at bat in the 9th inning?
Goldschmidt, a double, a walk, a run scored, and he has struck out the last 2 times up. Struck out swinging in the 5th, facing Urania. Then Lawrence struck him out, a called 3rd strike in the 8th. Goldschmidt checks a swing and takes high from Seabold. Urania, 3 runs, 5 hits over 5 innings, and he gave up 2 home runs, O'Neill and Arenado. And we're going to have a mound visit from their pitching coach, Darrell Scott, on a very slow walk out to the mound. Suter, 1 1/3 with 2 hits, an earned run, and he struck out 3. Hand came in for 2/3 of an inning, and he struck out 2. He struck out Donovan and got Burleson in the 7th inning. 2 young left-handed batters.
I had a feeling, John, when we got to the ballpark today that the Cardinals would score 9 runs today, and they're 1 swing away from doing just that with Goldschmidt at the plate.
Lawrence gave up 2 unearned runs after an error, a home run by Gorman put the Cardinals up 6-4. And Goldschmidt is at the plate with a 1-0 count. And that's after a walk to Alec Burleson that set up first and second with 2 down. Really good speed at second. Walker takes his lead. He gets a good secondary lead on the pitch. There's a strike called, 1-1. Goldschmidt has 1 home run, 6 RBIs. He has hit 3 doubles this season. On-base percentage of .481. Seabold from the belt, the kick, the pitch. And that is hit hard down the left field line. The ball's going to the wall. Walker scores. Burleson is being waved around. The throw from Profar to the cutoff man, and Burleson is called back to third. Burleson got back before the ball could get to third base. And it's an RBI hit for Goldschmidt. The Cardinals lead 7-4 in the 9th inning.
Very close decision for Pop Warner whether or not to send him or not, and I think he did the right thing because the Rockies got it in quickly with Profar in left, but he wanted Burleson to be hustling around third base just in case the decision was otherwise, but they hold him up at third. They're going to walk Nolan Arenado to load the bases now for Contreras.
Arenado getting the free pass. The second walk of the inning. Wilson Contreras reached on an error and scored on the home run by Gorman, putting the Cardinals up by 2 at the time. And the hit by Goldschmidt just gave the Cardinals a 7-4 lead. Paul Goldschmidt with his second double of the day. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. Tovar throws to second to get the out on Arenado. And Contreras is 0 for 5, but the Cardinals tacked on. Let's hold them and go home to St. Louis to open a series with the Pirates tomorrow as the Cardinals go to the bottom of the 9th with a 7-4 lead in Denver.
Hi, it's David Eckstein. I'm teaming up with the Cardinals and Mid-America Transplant to help save lives through organ and tissue donation. For me, this is personal because 4 people in my family have received life-saving kidney transplants. As fans, you've always stepped up. Now I'm asking you to do it again. Go to fansforlife.org and register to become a donor. And join us at Busch Stadium on April 16th for Donate Life Day. Everyone with a themed ticket gets a free ball cap. See you at the game.
Hey, Ameren, Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savingsmadeeasy for more energy savings tips.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com to get started. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
This is Cardinal Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith. Saturday, April 15th is Jackie Robinson Day. Join us at Busch Stadium to see the Cardinals take on the Pirates. In honor of Robinson's impact on Major League Baseball, that day, 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will receive a Cardinals cap saluting him and his historic career. That's Saturday, April 15th, Jackie Robinson Day at the ballpark. Great seats remain. Get your tickets at Cardinals.com.
7-4 Cardinals as we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. Ryan Helsley is on to try to pick up his third save. You can stream every out-of-market MLB game live or on demand. New and included for 2023, stream all minor league baseball. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.tv for details. So it's Helsley in the bottom of the ninth. And here for the play-by-play is the voice of the Cardinals, John Rooney.
Okay, Ricky, last night, one inning, and Helsley gave up hits to the first two batters he faced, and then he struck out two of the next three to nail down the save. His fastball sails inside to Jonathan Daza. Daza got a double off Drew Verhagen and scored one of the two runs in the seventh inning, and he's 1 out of 3 today. A 7-4 lead for the Cardinals. A swing and a foul. That goes back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike for Daza. The Cardinals have out hit the Rockies 10-7. And the Rockies have committed the game's only error. They have had 2 extremely costly errors in this series.
Both late in games.
Helsley's pitch jammed him in a foul ball to the screen. 1-2 on Daza. Daza. Castro is scheduled next, and then Tovar. Time was called with the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. The scoreboard has it right now. Here's Helsley's pitch, and that's high and boxed by the catcher. Contreras punched it all the way to the backstop.
Are you sure that was high?
It was a little higher after it hit Contreras' mitt. That hit about 20 feet up on the screen.
That was Rocky Mountain high.
Thank you, John Denver.
You're welcome.
The 2-2 pitch. Grounded foul on the third base side. It's Jordan Montgomery going for his third win tomorrow night at home in a 6:45 start against the Pirates. The Pirates fell today to Houston 7-0 with Jose Urquidy picking up the win. 2-2 on Daza. A swing and a miss. He's out on strikes. 1 down in the ninth inning.
Cardinals bullpen has been very good the last 2 nights, John. That's been the separator here in this series. And Jack Flaherty, of course, he had a good start, but the Cardinals, especially the late guys, have done a very nice job.
Andre Palante is the pitcher of record on the upside. Justin Lawrence on the downside. Here's Harold Castro. Castro takes strike 1, a slider on pitch 1. A 7-4 lead for Helsley and the Cardinals. The pitch, Castro swings and misses. 0-2. As the Cardinals dropped game 1 in this series, 7-4. They came back to win 9-6 last night and lead 7-4 today. A high outside fastball, 1-2 on the former Tiger. Castro 0 for 3. Ground out, pop out, line out. On deck, Ezequiel Tovar. The infielders are playing the left-handed batter to pull the ball on the ground. The pitch. He checks his swing and takes a high fastball for ball 2. 2-2 on Harold Castro.
101 on that last delivery at the top of the zone. Castro almost bit.
I don't think he saw it. I know he heard it.
That's right.
He heard it whistle by for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. He strikes out. Daza and Castro have struck out, and the Rockies are down to their last out. And here's the 21-year-old shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Tovar walked and scored a run. That was on Profar's ground ball when Profar was able to avoid a double play. And at the time, it tied the game at 4. The Cardinals have a 3-run lead with 2 outs and the pitch. Low for ball 1. Helsley is just rocking and firing right now. From the high set, nobody on the pitch. Low for a ball, 2 balls and no strikes. Elias Diaz is on deck, so this is the guy that Helsley wants to end the game right here. Diaz for their homestand is 10 for 20, 6 runs scored, a double, 2 homers, and 6 RBIs.
Seen enough of him.
We have. That includes his hit for an RBI earlier. Here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Donovan gloves it, throws it, out at first for a Redbird winner. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Helsley picks up his second save in as many days, his third of the season, and the Cardinals went 3-3 on the road trip through Milwaukee and Colorado by taking 2 out of 3 in Denver. Our final today, the Cardinals 7 and the Rockies 4, and the Cardinals get to shake hands on the field here at Coors Field.
Well, that's what you want. You want to be able to do it, and yesterday was a big lift for the Cardinals, and the momentum kind of shifted to today, a 10-hit day for the Cardinals. Great work out of the bullpen, especially Palante, Gallegos, and Helsley.
The Cardinals win 7-4, and Ricky and I will talk more about this one after you hear this.
Hi, this is Gina from ABC Heating and Air Conditioning. If you want a locally owned family business to help you always be comfortable, who have trained, talented, licensed, and experienced technicians, then call me to schedule an appointment. We'll check your furnace to make sure it'll keep you warm this winter. And just like our name, ABC, you will always be comfortable.
Call Gina today at 217-352-5400 or visit them online at abcheatingandac.com. That's abcheatingandac.com.
Let Max Twin City Recycling pay you for your junk metal items. As the weather begins to heat up, now is a great time to put cash in your pocket for the steel, copper, brass, and aluminum items you've been meaning to get rid of. We've recently added a large concrete pad to make unloading quicker and cleaner for our customers. Visit us on North Lincoln Avenue, just north of I-74, or at maxrecycling.com.
Starting it over is what we do at Max Twin City Recycling.
From the Shawnee Forest to the city of Champaign and beyond, our Health Alliance members come from all over Illinois and all walks of life. But they have one thing in common. They're part of a powerful alliance that puts community first. Because Illinois isn't just their home, it's ours too. For over 40 years, Health Alliance has been covering members like their family, with more in-network providers, more personalized help, and a service team that goes the extra mile. Visit healthalliance.org/together to learn more and enroll.
Everyone's excited about the warmer weather. Let Greenview get it going for you. You want to enjoy your outdoor space, not work in it? Make Greenview your call for all jobs, big or small. Have Greenview plant a tree or garden for that special mother in your life for Mother's Day. And prom is around the corner. Imagine the photos with a Greenview flower bed exploding with color as the background. Greenview wants to help you and your yard. Go to greenview.com for details.
.com to learn more.
Well, Jack Flaherty in his first start at Coors Field, and he came into this game with a record against the Rockies of 2-1 and an ERA under 2, but he gave up a home run that Profar launched over the out-of-town scoreboard in right field, only to have O'Neill lose one in the trees in straightaway center field in the second that tied the game. Arenado gave Jack the lead with a 2-run homer in the fourth. Flaherty allowed a run in the bottom of the fourth. And then he didn't figure in the decision because as the Cardinals scored a run in the seventh, the Rockies tied it with 2 in the seventh. And Gorman, after an error, untied the game. It was a 2-run homer And Goldschmidt drove in another insurance run in the ninth inning, 7-4 Cardinals.
Well, Jack Flaherty pitched well enough to be the winning pitcher in this game, even though he's not. But certainly another step forward for him. Only 1 earned run in 5 1/3 innings. His ERA down to 1.76 through his first 3 starts of the year. And really good work, as we mentioned, from Palante, who picks up the victory. Gallegos struck out both batters he faced in the 8th inning. Key moment there. And then after the Cardinals added that run in the 9th inning, Brian Helsley was really terrific again in the 9th inning, picking up a couple of strikeouts. So overall, the Cardinals struck out 11 Rockies in this game, and really just a well-played game. And I thought there were several good defensive plays, too. I think Donovan's really been playing well no matter where you put him. I think he made a couple of nice plays. There was a double play that certainly helped the cause, and so I think the Cardinals pitching and defense always go together, of course. Cardinals had made no errors up until the first game of the series. They made 2 in Game 1. They made 2 in Game 2. No errors today, and they were able to pick up 10 hits as well.
And another note on Flaherty, he only gave the Rockies 5 hits, so he has held opponents to 6 hits or fewer in 28 consecutive starts dating back to September 20th, 2020, and only Jacob deGrom has more, and I believe his number is 32 consecutive games.
Well, you think about a guy that's going to do that as just some crazy, overpowering, 100-mile-an-hour throwing guy that just, has lights-out stuff. But Jack Flaherty's a pitcher. He's a guy that throws to spots. Now, he's got good stuff, don't get me wrong, but he's more of a guy that is going to throw to spots and have a good slider. And in his first game at Coors Field, give him credit for that, too, John. Think about how this ballpark can mess with your head when you're a pitcher, because you hear all of the horror stories and of what it's like to pitch at high altitude. And Jack came in here and had a very good slider, used his curveball well, too, and picked up 6 strikeouts in 5 1/3.
The Cardinals went 3-3 on the road trip, 1-2 in Milwaukee, 2-1 here in Denver, and will come home to play the Pirates 4 and then 3 against Arizona. And tomorrow night at 6:45, Jordan Montgomery against Vince Velasquez. That's game 1 of a 4-game series, and we hope you'll join us out at Busch Stadium for the 6:45 contest and baseball through the weekend into next week, with the Cardinals starting to click. Their record now at 5-7. The Rockies fell to 5-8.
And playing the Pirates, the Pirates are off to a pretty good start, even though they lost to Houston today. And Arizona at the moment is still leading Milwaukee 5-3. That game's in the 7th inning. Milwaukee scored 3 in the top half of the 7th inning. So it's possible that all the teams in the Central will lose today except the Cardinals. And I don't know if you care much about that when it's the 12th of April, but you'd rather have it happen than not, as the Cardinals have now won 2 straight.
Our play of the game is presented by Marriott St. Louis Grand. Book your Grand Slam Cardinals ticket package today. We'll have that play when we return.
Hi, my name is Stacy Sutton. I'm the Director of Nursing Operations at OSF Heart and Mary Medical Center with oversight of the Emergency Department. When a serious or life-threatening condition strikes, you can count on OSF Heart and Mary Medical Center to deliver fast and leading-edge care that you need. Our dedicated team of board-certified physicians, nurses, and support staff provide 24/7 care from geriatrics to pediatrics. Should your care need to be elevated, OSF Healthcare offers a wide array of specialties such as pulmonology, cardiology, general surgery, orthopedics, OBGYN, and pediatrics. Our mission is to serve with the greatest care and love. Come to OSF Heart of Mary to experience the difference we can make in your care. And remember, if you're experiencing a life-threatening emergency, call 911.
Hey, all you backyard chefs and grill gurus, barbecue season is here, and I know that you're anxious to fire up that smoker or grill, but your yard needs mowed. Yes, your wife is getting hangry, but that grass isn't going to cut itself. What's an aspiring pitmaster going to do? Get the world's fastest mower, of course, a Dixie Chopper from Dedicated Diesel in Urbana. They carry a full line of Dixie Choppers from the Z2 and Magnum residential models up to the big Excalibur and Classic commercial machines that can mow nearly 8 acres an hour. This is award-winning competition pitmaster Tim Onstott, and whether I'm cooking low and slow or hot and fast, I always have time to savor the flavor because my mowing time is cut down by Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest mower. Get your Dixie Chopper at Champaign-Urbana's only dealer, Dedicated Diesel, at 1313 Triumph Drive in Urbana, 217-328-0562.
AmericanTransplant.org for career opportunities.
Jerickson Profar hit the first pitch thrown by Jack Flaherty in the bottom of the first inning into the seats in right field. But the Cardinals got that run back when Tyler O'Neill crushed a 2-out home run some 460-plus feet to straightaway center field into the trees here at Coors Field. It was 1-1 with Jose Urena throwing that one well. You have to throw it well to give up one that far, don't you, Ricky?
Yeah, that was an absolute blast. And Urena throws 95. Tyler got the perfect swing on it, and I'm not sure they found that baseball yet out in the trees.
Well, Jose Urena had walked so many batters coming into this start. In fact, his first 2 starts produced 7 walks with 1 strikeout, and he walked just 1 today. But that was Paul Goldschmidt ahead of Nolan Arenado's 2-run homer in the 4th inning, and the Cardinals at that point had a 2-run lead. The Rockies turned a leadoff walk into a run, 4-3. And then the Cardinals added on with a run in the 7th inning, only to have Colorado tie the game with 2 runs of their own. Those runs charged to Drew Verhagen. Then in the 8th inning, it was right-hander Justin Lawrence. He had been so tough on right-handed batters. He got Goldschmidt on a called 3rd strike, Arenado on a ground out with a great play by their shortstop Tovar, and Cron making the catch and applying the tag at first. Wilson Contreras then hit a ground ball towards second. Cron made the mistake of breaking for the ground ball. Now McMahon got to it, threw to Cron, who was backpedaling at first base, but he didn't get to the bag. Contreras was safe for a costly error.
And not only was it an error, but it was a really good hustle by Contreras because he could see the play right in front of him, obviously, saw that the first baseman was off, and he was going as fast as he could down the line to get there and put that added pressure on Cron, and he just, again, reached back for the bag and missed it. So Contreras was safe with 2 outs, an error charge to Cron.
And Nolan Gorman, a left-handed batter, he stood in for the play of the game presented by Marriott St. Louis Grand. See if the Cardinals can make that error hurt the pitch. He swings and strokes it to deep left field. This might go. It's a goner! An opposite field home run. Gorman drives in 2, and the Cardinals lead 6-4. And they added on. That was the nice thing. Jordan Walker got a shattered bat base hit to left center. That led off the 9th inning, extending his hitting streak to 12 games beginning his major league career.
So that's a major league record now. He ties Eddie Murphy, who did that in 1912. I mean, it's just amazing to see what Jordan Walker's been able to do several times. He's had that hit in the last at-bat.
The next 2 batters made outs, but Alec Burleson got a walk. That was huge, getting Goldschmidt to the plate, and Goldie wrapped a double to the left field wall, scoring Jordan Walker with the 7th Cardinal run. And Ryan Helsley made that 3-run lead stand up, 7-4 the final, with the Cardinals out hitting the Rockies 10-7. The Rockies had the game's only error, and did it ever hurt them? 7 left on for the Cardinals, 4 left on for the Rockies. Andre Palante picks up his first win. Justin Lawrence was tagged with his first loss. Ryan Helsley saved 2 games in this series. He has 3 now.
You know, there's an old saying in baseball, things are never as bad as they seem at some times, and other times they're not as good as they seem. And I think when you think about the Cardinals, where they began this season and the kind of the frustration of not picking up victories, you can kind of tell things have evened out a little bit as the Cardinals return home. They need to keep that momentum going, but winning the last 2 games on this road trip, evening up the road trip at 3-3, things feel a lot better now for the Cardinals.
That they do, and they've won 2 series, beating Toronto 2 out of 3 and Colorado 2 out of 3, losing the series in Milwaukee and at home against Atlanta. But back home we come. The Cardinals play 4 against the Pirates, 3 against the Arizona Diamondbacks beginning tomorrow night. We had a 2-hour, 34-minute game here today, 22,250 the paid attendance, with a temperature of 80 degrees in Denver. We have marvelous weather here in April for this 3-game series at Coors Field.
And it wasn't bad, really, in Milwaukee. The first day was a little chilly, but really a nice road trip for the Cardinals. The next one going to be a little chillier, John, as the Cardinals will go to Seattle after the homestand, play Seattle, San Francisco, and then the Dodgers, and that's going to be an important. I mean, every trip is important, but it's nice to be going home here tonight.
That it is, with 2 consecutive wins, coming back 9-6 yesterday, and after a tie game, getting a big 2-out, 2-run homer from Gorman, and then tacking on a run in the 9th to beat the Rockies 7-4. It's Vince Velasquez against Jordan Montgomery. 5:50 for our broadcast tomorrow. 6:35, Ricky has the lineups, and we'll go over the pitching matchups. And at 6:45, I'll bring you the first pitch. We hope you'll join us. Now, thanks to our producer-engineer, Jim Jackson, Tyler Rosen in the St. Louis studio. Matt Pauley is coming up with the post-game show. For Ricky Orton, I'm John Rooney. 7-4, the Cardinals over the Rockies, and so long from Denver.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball has been brought to you by Budweiser, official beer of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. By your quality Ford dealers, the official vehicles of the St. Louis Cardinals. By Schnucks. Earn 2% back on every purchase with the Schnucks Rewards app. By Shelter Insurance. Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com to help choose the coverage that works for your auto, home, and life insurance. By Explore St. Louis. Learn all about the great things to do in St. Louis. Visit ExploreSt.Louis.com. By Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. By the Painting and Decorating Foundation. And by Sonic Drive-In.